Good to be here on the Bengals Breakdown. Tyler Jones here with you. Appreciate you joining us. Here's what we're going to do on today's show. We are going to catch you up to speed on the Cincinnati Bengals free agency tracker. We'll go over all the signings that have happened so far, break them down one by one, piece by piece, and then we'll kind of tell you what you need to know as far as where this team is at with free agency. All of that and more, an updated look at the free agency tracker in just one moment. Before we do, what are you waiting for if you haven't subscribed to the channel? Look, folks, we are getting very, very close to 1,000 subscribers. And the more subscribers we get, the more resources we can dedicate to this channel to be talking about your Cincinnati Bengals. Look, here's the deal. It doesn't cost you a thing. You can subscribe now for free, turn on notifications, and you'll never miss a moment. And look, folks, this is the place to be. The Bengals are a great franchise. They got a lot of good going for them. And we want to talk about the Bengals more, but we need your help to be able to do that. So go ahead, subscribe now, turn on notifications. We'll get started with today's show. Let's go over some of these notable names here. And I got to start off talking about Orlando Brown. 4 years, $64 million. And here's the thing to me that in particular about that Orlando Brown deal is that you think about the money that the Kansas City Chiefs just paid Jawan Taylor. And I think Orlando Brown's a lot better than Jawan Taylor. The Bengals got a bargain. They got a hell of a deal on Orlando Brown, folks. 4 years, $64 million for one of the best left tackles in the entire National Football League. He is going to play left tackle for the Bengals. We've seen this Bengals offensive line has had its share of issues the last several years. And this is an investment in protecting Joe Burrow. I really like this move to bring in Orlando Brown. And you lose Samaje Perine. Williams is going to come in in a more of a role where he'll have a bigger impact of some sorts, and that's fine with me. Pratt, 3 years, $21 million. That's pretty solid on that front. Still waiting on some more details on Michael Thomas and his situation. And I really like keeping him around. To me, that was a solid move. And then a couple more moves. Trent Taylor at the wide receiver spot. He stays around, one-year deal. Still waiting on some details there as far as Trent Taylor goes. I like Trent Taylor a lot. I think he's a pretty stellar football player. And then Cody Ford. Now, I don't know how many people know this, folks, but Cody Ford, where'd he go to school? He went to producer Texas' favorite college, the University of Oklahoma. And he also went there at the same time as Orlando Brown. So your two free agent signings, the big ones on the offensive line, were teammates together at the University of Oklahoma. So you might as well call this team the Cincinnati Sooners at this point with some of the moves they've made. And we, of course, knew about what they've had with Joe Mixon and Samaje Perine. I mean, there's a nice connection, nice pipeline going on between these Sooners and Cincinnati Bengals players. I know that the Bengals did lose some pieces here, but overall, this is still a really, really good football team. They're going to protect Joe Burrow. I would say that this free agency period so far, even with the hits that the Bengals have taken, has been a success for Cincinnati to this point. What was your favorite Bengals free agency signing? Orlando Brown seems like the obvious choice. You could go Cody Ford as well. What was your favorite signing? Let me know in the comments section. We'll see you next time here on the Bengals Breakdown.